Want to welcome everybody here to Ford Athletic Complex here, about a half mile west of the Indiana College campus for the game one of the Navy versus Gold World Series. Team Cole is gold. Team Skelly, Michael Skelly, that is Navy. Zach Cole. And go through the starting lineups here real quickly. Navy is home. Team Skelly and Team Cole is visitors today. Leading off and playing shortstop will be number 3, Kerry Holloway. Batting second and playing third will be number 5, Mike Branch. Batting third and playing first base, number 20, Spencer Nelson. Batting fourth, playing center field, will be number 34, Jimmy Fackler. Batting fifth and playing right field, number 22, Cody Bishop. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 2, Colin Chambers. Batting seventh and doing the catching, number 21, Brandon Munkus. Batting eighth and DHing, number 9, Jacob Lane. Batting eighth is a left fielder, number 15, Will Harris. And on the mound, number 28, Taylor Goddard. For Team Skelly, they'll start out with Jalen Thomas, shortstop Jalen Thomas, number 3, leading off. Batting second and playing center field will be number 7, Jordan Holt. Batting third will be the first baseman, number 21, Connor Nally. Batting fourth and playing right field will be number 12, Bradley Cleese. Batting fifth and catching, number 8, Chris Schwarzer. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 6, Ricardo Sanjurjo. Batting seventh will be the third baseman, number 30, Dalton Cash. Batting eighth and DHing will be number 34, Tanner Hamby. Batting ninth and playing left field, James Hartsfield. And on the mound, Reagan Anderson, number 14. So defensively, when we get started here, and both coaches have met with the head umpire and head coach, Blake Williams. We got any issues with calls, we'll take them up with him. We'll see how it all goes. Maybe he'll be back behind the dish again tomorrow. He may be behind the mound tomorrow. Hard to say. Depends how he recovers, how many foul balls he takes off the melon or whatever. How many we got tuned in, Kenny? Kenneth Williams here, McCade Bush, and Jamisha Carr. We got 21 watching. Anybody who wants to give us a shout out, just shout out where it says say something over there, give us a holler. Yeah. And again, I think this is for a hamburger and hot dog dinner. Serving rights, bragging rights, I guess. Last year's series, me and Kenneth were out here, and game one when extra innings finished real late, almost dark, and ended it. So hopefully, since it hadn't rained here in days, weeks, Team Skelly in the field, they're the home team, they're in blue, or navy obviously, and Team Gold will be the visitors. And as Team Skelly takes the field, again, Kenneth Williams, McCade Bush, Jamisha Carr, Mark Brown here. I broadcast basketball last night. I know about as much about basketball as I do brain surgery, so at least in a sport I know a little bit about. Reagan Anderson going through his warm-ups. Defensively, again, for the Tigers, left to right will be Hartsfield, Holt, and Cleese. Third to first will be Cash, Thomas, Sanjurjo, and Nally. Behind the plate, Chris Schwarzer. And on the mound, again, right-hander Reagan Anderson. Anderson's a right-handed pitcher, freshman out of Alpharetta, Georgia, Starsville High School. Kenny says he plays. Is that Michael off over there? Okay. Hoping to get a Andrew College player over here to kind of help us out. Again, this is only the second time we've seen them, and we only broadcast one game of a doubleheader against Wallace and Dothan. And think we had to hustle back and do a volleyball match that night, so last warm-up toss is being made. Schwartzer gives a sign. And Thomas and San Giorgio. San Giorgio normally a catcher, although he has played second, I think, some. And Jalen, I think, is a normal second baseman. Schwartzer's throw to second right on the money. And leading it off would be Kerry Holloway. Holloway, a sophomore, played short for the Tigers last year. Went to East Coweta High School in Sharpsburg, Georgia. Looks like both teams are ready. Balls are rubbed up. Ready to roll. Seven-inning game. And first pitch outside corner for strike one. 6. Up on it. But just outside. Both benches already hooting and hollering. The 1-1. Just outside. 2-1. Again, nobody on, nobody out here. Bottom half or top half of the first inning. Got to get my sports lingo back here, Kenneth. I've been talking volleyball and basketball and soccer too long. 2-1 pitch. Gets the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Kerry Holloway at the plate. Two pitch low and away. Anderson runs the count full. Gorgeous day. Not as hot as it has been. Supposed to get really cool this weekend finally. Been miserably hot down here. Payoff pitch. Anderson strikes out Holloway. Got to bring up third baseman Mike Branch. Branch, a redshirt sophomore from Winter Haven, Florida, Haines City Senior High School. Sophomore also. Big hitter last year for the Tigers. Several home runs. 1 out, nobody on here. First pitch to Branch. Skied into right. Bradley Cleese coming in, still coming in, still coming in, and it falls. Ball is down. Branch on his way to second. Not sure Bradley's played much right field, just as a guess. Got to bring up first baseman Spencer Nelson. Nelson from Plant City, Florida, Durant High School. Some of the women's soccer players out here. First pitch to Nelson. Hammered down the right field line, but foul. No balls, 1 strike. Again, 1 out. Branch at second, reached on an error. Pitch. Just low. One ball, 1 strike. Low and away. Pitch. Lifted into center. Holt got a bead on it. No tag. So Nelson flies out to center. Got to bring up their center fielder, number 34, Jimmy Fackler. Fackler's a local fella, I think. I remember correctly. Yeah, Pelham, Georgia, Pelham High School. So 2 outs, Branch sits at second. Top half of the first, no score. say local as Pelham can be. It's not that far from here. First pitch right in there for strike one. Another pitch with a little giddy up on it. All kinds of women's soccer players out here today. 0-1 pitch in the dirt. Nice block there by Schwartzer. Keeps that in front. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Fackler just misses. That was Anderson, just missed. Obviously, Fackler at the plate. That'll make the count 2-1. 2 outs again. Branch at second. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Anderson looks sharp right now. Yeah. Reagan's in my racquetball class Mondays and Wednesdays, Fridays. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rolls over the top of it. Reagan will pick it up. Nice soft toss to Connor Nally. 3rd out of the inning. So Anderson works around a 1-out error, 2 base error at that, and we'll go to the bottom half of the first here on the ACDN. A couple shout outs maybe. Trina Hamby watching from Jefferson, Georgia. Tanner Hamby. Kenneth just threw up the scoreboard in front of me. Mom and Dad say hi. Appreciate you shouting out. We'll be back in just a minute. Kyle said one of the cameras is tilted. Can you tell which one it is? Kyle said one of the cameras is tilted. McCain, come here. He said it's tilted to the right. Listen, this camera up here is tilted to the right. We need to unscrew that thing and listen to us, and we'll straighten it out. This one up here. What's that? To what now? Oh, I can't remember. Listen to it. Watch him. Whoa! What do you do?
Right now. Yeah, now wait.
Went too far.
Bring it down some.
Put that. Oh yeah, put that one. Okay. What does that look like?
Right there. Yeah, you good.
Okay. All right. Need you back on the other ones. That one's still good. That's good. I'm muted. Oh, jeez. Swing and a miss. Runs the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kenneth tells me I was muted there, so you missed all that. Oh, we got a softball came over the end. All right, 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Whoa. I think that got McCade on top of the first base dugout. That kind of loosened him up a little bit. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs. Nobody on here. Monkus at the plate. Anderson's delivery. Curveball roll to the top. Big high hop. Here comes Cash. Going to have to be in a hurry. Throw is not in time. Well, Monkus legs out a base hit. Apparently Blake's calling all the pitches and the bases. That'll bring up the DH, number 9, Jacob Lane. Lane, sophomore. Carrollton, Georgia, Central High School. Not much of a lead. Big curveball. Gets the inside corner. Strike one. We got a few more shout outs we'll give here as soon as this inning's over with. Yes. Hammered foul right field. Kenneth's a little behind on the scoreboard. Again, this is our second game in 2 days and our fourth sport we've done in the last 2 weeks. So between men and women's soccer and then volleyball and then women's basketball last night, we're a little behind our game. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. 0-2 pitch. Big curveball's fouled down the third base line. We'll come back and do it again. All right, here we go. Let's see. Laura Anderson watching from Orange Beach, Alabama. All right. Crystal Goff watching from Leesburg, Georgia. Go Navy. Laura Anderson, let's go Reagan. 0-2 pitch. Out right at shortstop. Knock throw and a beautiful play out there by Jalen Thomas. Out on his belly up to his feet and a strong throw to Nally for the third out. So Anderson works around a base hit. We go to the bottom half of the second here on the ACDN and we'll be back. All right, a couple more shout outs here. Trina Hamby lost sound. There is no sound. That was me. I had muted the microphone. I hope it's back. Let me know if it isn't or if it is. Nice double play, guys. Trina Hamby. That wasn't really a double play, but it was a heck of a nice play, though. Jalen Thomas. All right, here on the ACDM, we'll be back. All right, bottom half of the second inning here. Bradley Cleese will lead it off for the Tigers. Cleese is a redshirt freshman. I believe he was redshirted last year. Let me make a look here. I know he was here last year, but I don't think he was ever able to play. He was hurt. Yeah, first baseman, right-handed pitcher. Quincy, Florida, Monroe High School. I think that's where Will Harris is from. Also, we'll get to him shortly. Cleese, left-handed hitter. First pitch from Goddard. Oh, that ball's hammered in the gap. Cleese Ball is down. Fackler quickly back up in with it. Plays with a leadoff single. Got to bring up the catcher, Chris Schwartzer. Chris's dad's usually tuning in. Chris, a sophomore from Lawrenceville, Collins Hill High School. Michael Skelly running through the signs over there. Goddard is still on the mound. Monk is behind the plate still. Ace. According to the odds makers from both teams, Team Skelly, the Navy, so try and get off the deck quickly. 2-0 pitch is high, 3-0. Sure, Schwartz are taking all the way here. 3-0 pitch right in there for strike one. 31 of y'all watching. Appreciate everybody tuned in. Yeah, it's a gorgeous day down here. Got volleyball, soccer, and 3-1 pitch is low, so Schwartzer draws a walk. First two base runners on for Team Navy. That'll bring up San Giorgio. Ricardo, a sophomore from Ruskin, Florida, Leonard High School. See what Skelly wants to do here. Wouldn't be shocked if he's bunting here. 7-inning game long to get over with, so runs are at a 1-0 pitch taking. Strike one. Didn't square that time. Or a 5-2-2 and a 1-2-2, so I'm guessing he's probably going to square again. He does. Takes high, throw goes to second. Little low bridge there to Goddard. He had to duck underneath the throw. Pitch was high. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Cleves reached on a single. Drew a walk. See if Rico is squaring again. 2-1 pitch. Lifted into the middle of the infield. Holloway has it. It'll be infield fly if it stays fair, and it does. So Rico pops up. Ricardo at a shortstop. Holloway, and that'll bring up Dalton Cash. Cash, a freshman from Noonan, Georgia. Noonan High School. Got him listed as a catcher playing third. Again, splitting up the teams. Folks are having to make some adjustments to their defensive positions. First pitch in there for strike one. Nice curveball there from Goddard. Fouled it off. Back this way. I don't even know where that went. Do you, Kenneth? Uh-oh. Oh, man. Softball foul went off and got one of the fans in the back, one of our professors, out here to watch the game. 0-2 pitch from Goddard, about to be made, but he steps off. Now we're ready. 0-2 stays high. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Again, runners at first and second for the Navy. Cleves with a single, Schwartz with a walk, and Giorgio popped up to short. The 1-2 pitch. Big ground ball deep into the hole. Oh, and Carey can't handle it. They're going to send him. Here comes Cleves. And Navy jumps out on top. 1-0. Like Carey was trying to turn it at least forward, get a force at second. I don't know if they'd have turned two. That ball was deeply hit into the hole. But in the process of transferring it from glove to right hand, kicked off the end of his glove and went in shallow left, and Cleves was able to score. So that'll bring up Tanner Hamby. Hamby, a left-handed hitter, freshman. Nicholson, Georgia. East Jackson, another left-handed hitter. Towards the first, the 1-0 pitch in there for strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Navy on top. Way high. Two-one pitch to Hamby. About to be made. Took a little off, popped it up to the right side. Branch has got room, and he'll pull it in for the second out. That'll bring up James Hartsfield. James playing center. Redshirt freshman from Conley, Georgia, at Cedar Grove High School. We'll see if Goddard can work out of a little bit of trouble here. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Hold over the top, right to Holloway. He'll flip to second. Chambers, and so Hartsfield's out 6-4, or a fielder reaches on a fielder's choice, out 6-4. But Navy does pick up a run here. We go to the top half of the third. 1-0 here on the Andrew College Digital Network. Kayla Hamley tuning in, watching from Jefferson, Georgia. Tanner's little sister. Tanner helped us get set up for the broadcast here earlier today. Leading off for their goal will be Will Harris. Will, a redshirt freshman from Quincy, Florida, also Monroe. High school teammate, obviously, Bradley Cleves. First pitch from Anderson, running it for strike one. Just low. One from Anderson. Just outside. Nobody out here, top half of the third. Navy with a 1-0 lead. Three and one. It says 2-1, but I think it's 3-1. It is 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Stays high, and Harris draws a leadoff walk. That'll bring up Kerry Holloway. Holloway strikeout victim his first time up. I don't see Coach Cole down there in the third base box, so not sure what's going on. Anderson set. First pitch to Holloway, right in there for strike one. 0-1 pitch. Looked to square. Ball stayed low. Holloway pulled back. 1-1 strike. Nobody out. Will Harris at first. Drew a walk. Anderson throws over. A nice pickup over there by Nally. Throw was a little bit low. One ball, one strike. Ball's hammered up the middle, knocked down. That ball's through. Holloway with a base hit. Ricardo San Giorgio made a nice dive at that play. Couldn't tell he rolled. I wasn't sure if he knocked it down or not, but he obviously didn't. So Holloway with a base hit. So Gold answering. Got their first two runners on here, just like Navy did. Mike Branch will be at the plate. Branch reached out, put it down as an E9, but the scoreboard says no errors, so he must have given him a base hit. So we'll give him a double. So Branch for the double his last time up. Now two runners on. I'd be surprised if he's bunting. He does square though. Takes first pitch right on the outside corner. Big lead. Curveball is laced in the center. Holt, though, got a beat on it, and Mike Branch hit that ball right on the nose. Holt hauled it in, though. Got to bring up Spencer Nelson. Nelson flied out to Holt his last time up. One out, runners at first and second. Ball kicks away from Schwartzer. Oh, and they might have him. Throw goes down to third. Oh, and Cash unable to handle the throw. Will got hung up there, indecision. Wasn't sure whether to go or not, and finally did light out for third. Kind of a bang-bang play. Holloway able to advance to second. So 1-0 count. Anderson will go from the windup. One out, runners at second and third. Lifted into right. Holt's got a bead on it. No, Cleese has got a bead on it. Hauls it in. Throw goes to third. Cash. Oh, and Holloway just beat that throw in. Nice throw from Cleese right there, but Harris scores. Spencer Nelson. What an RBI sac fly. Now there's two outs. Jimmy Fackler will bat. Fackler grounded out back to the pitcher his first time up. Holloway at third now. Two outs. First pitch. Ground ball to short. Thomas. Across the alley. For the third out of the inning. But Gold does pick up a run. We're all tied up here now. Go to the bottom half of the third at 1 apiece. Here on the Andrew College Digital Network. We'll be back. Melissa Sullivan, let's go Reagan. Woot. Appreciate you tuning in. Got 31 of y'all watching. We'll be back. Here we go. Bottom half of the third. Thomas to lead it off for Navy. 2-0 pitch. Bends a curveball. Side. 1. And Kenneth Williams, McCade Bush, Jamisha Carr, and Mark Brown here with ACDN. 3-1 pitch. Stays outside. Cleese draws a walk. That'll bring up Chris Schwartzer. Schwartzer drew a walk his first time up. Ricardo on deck. So runners at the corners with 2 outs. Goddard's ready. First pitch to Schwartzer in there for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Again, runners at the corners. Holt tripled. Cleese walked. Schwartzer now with a chance to break a tie here. Oh, hits him in the head. Schwartzer takes one off the top of the helmet. Does a curveball they got away from him or not? Now the bases are loaded. That'll bring up Ricardo San Giorgio. Ricardo popped out to carry in the middle of the infield last time up. Holloway asking for time. Talk to Goddard for just a minute. Let him settle down. Monk is on his way out. Talk to him for a second. And bases loaded. There are 2 outs. Bottom half of the third inning. Schwartzer will be pinch run for, probably just so he can get his gear on and we can move right along. Alright, first pitch to Schwartzer about to be made. Goddard. Right in there for strike 1. Pumped a fastball right in there. Go 1 pitch. Goddard just rearing back and firing now. Ball was high though. The 1-1. Bends the Ricardo back a little bit. 2-1. Goddard. Beautiful curveball. Bends right in there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded here. Tyler Goddard on the mound. Ricardo San Giorgio at the plate. Didn't mean to. Check swing. Goes foul. Thought Kenny had fell asleep over here next to me. He didn't. Alright, so we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Goddard and San Giorgio. Got his sign. Big curveball stays high. Count's full. Base runners will be running. And Blake Williams telling everybody it's 3-2. San Giorgio caught looking. Oh, go Navy Strands 3. Goddard works out of a bases loaded jam. And we got our sound back, obviously. Alright, so here we go. Top half of the 4th. Still tied up at 1 on the Andrew College Digital Network, and we'll be back. All right, top half of the fourth. Anderson's first pitch. Inside. Cody Bishop at the plate. Bishop hit a rocket right back at Anderson and he knocked down. Gloved. Skied. I'm not sure where it's at, but whoa, that didn't land far from us. Did it hit mine? One ball, one strike. Nobody out here. Top half of the fourth. 1-1 count. Stays low. 2-1 pitch from Anderson. Just outside. 3-1 count. Still in play. Schwartzer giving chase. Oh, and a nice running catch there by Schwartzer. Full play. Ways there. That in. The second baseman, Colin Chambers. Chambers grounded out to first unassisted. His first time up. Rolls it over to Rico. Ricardo over to Nally. For the 4-3 put out, second out of the inning. That'll bring up the catcher, Brandon Munkus. Munkus singled his first time up. Pitch just outside. 1-2 pitch and a miss. So Anderson picks up his second strikeout of the day. We go to the bottom half of the fourth. Still not at one here on the. We got 20 watching. We'll be back shortly. All right, here we go. Bottom half of the fourth. Dalton Cash lead it off. Dalton his first time up. Tyler Goddard's still on the mound. Doesn't look to appear to be any changes defensively either. somebody is warming up down in the gold bullpen. All right, first pitch to Cash, low and inside. And Cash listed as a catcher. Having to play third, and these, whoa, big curveball stays inside. Probably in high school, in Little League and everything else, all these kids probably played a little bit everywhere. 2-0 pitch from Goddard, hammered right back up the middle, so Cash has a base hit to lead off the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up the DH, Tanner Hamby. Hamby popped out to third baseman his first time up in foul territory. Coach Skelly going over some sides. See what Hamby does. Short lead over there for Cash. Squares, takes ball one low. Pitch, another square, comes all the way to the backstop. Cash will go to second. Hamby may be bunting again. Monk is done talking. He's on his way back behind the plate. Again, 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Cash singled, advanced on the wild pitch or pass ball. I'm not sure how they would have scored that. Did get a piece of Monkus's glove. Hamby, see if he's bunting again. Nope. Lifted into shallow left. Harris got a bead on it. He'll haul it in for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up James Hartsfield. Hartsfield reached on a fielder's choice, although it was the third out of the inning. 6-4 put out. Forced out Dalton Cash. So 1 out. Cash at second. Goddard's first pitch is high. 1-0 just outside. Slipped it in the left. Harris hauls it in. Second out of the inning. A leadoff single on a pass ball, a wild pitch. Goddard has induced a couple fly balls to left. Go to the top of the order with Julian Thomas. Thomas flew out to left and grounded back to the pitcher. Little cue shot that Goddard was able to field easily and flip to Nelson. So now there's 2 outs. Cash still at second. Thomas at the plate. First pitch from Goddard. Big curveball. Stays high. Pitch. Another curveball, swing and a miss. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Cash at second. Lifted into the left center. Harris on his horse, and hauls it in front of a diving Fackler. Nice play out there by Will Harris. Long running catch out there, and denies a RBI single there to Thomas. So we go to bottom half of the, is it the 5th inning already? Kenneth? Is it the 5th? 5th inning? Kenneth's got it. Is it the 5th inning? Oh, okay. Bottom half of the 5th here. Still not at still not at 1 here on the ACDN. We'll be back. All right, top half of the fifth. Probably said bottom half of the fifth, but I was wrong. Jacob Lane to lead off for the Tigers. For the Gold, I'm sorry. Rounded out to short his last time up. Reagan Anderson still on the mound. First pitch to Jacob's outside. Again, 17 game here. 1-0 pitch. Off the fist, knocked down by Thomas up to his knees, and a beautiful play. Nice pick over there by Nally also. Thomas over there. Two nice plays he's made out there at short. Again, on his belly, up to his feet. Strong throw. Nally with a nice pick over there. That'll bring up Will Harris. Will drew a walk his first time up. One out, nobody on, and Will hammers it. And Dalton had it in his glove. It kicked off of his glove, though, and Harris with a base hit. Dalton leaped. Thought he had it, but it left just a little too early and flicked off the top of his glove. That'll bring up Kerry Holloway. Holloway a strikeout victim and a single in his last time up. So with one out, Will Harris at first. Squared, took strike one. Fastball. Go one pitch. Took a little off. Holloway swung through it. So no balls, two strikes. Again, one out. Thank you. No balls, two strikes, one out. 0-2 pitch from Anderson. Ground ball flicked off the top. It goes to Rico. Flips to JT. And Holloway beats it out. So fielder's choice right there. Tipped off the top of Anderson's glove. Went right to Rico. He backhand flipped it over there to JT. JT made a strong throw. A little hooping and hollering out there about the call, but it stands. That'll bring up Mike Branch. Branch doubled and flat out to center. 2 outs. Carey with a big lead over there. And he's going. Schwartzer's throw to second. On the money. Called him safe, but I'm not sure. Blake having a call from home plate on that play. But Holloway steals second. So Branch now. First pitch, I'm not sure what it was called. One ball. Oh, and they got Holloway picked off. They got him in a rundown, and just that quickly, it's over with. So Holloway gets picked off at second. We go to the bottom half of the fifth, still knotted at 1. Here on the Andrew College Digital Network.
I'm mad at Telltale Wills.
Yeah. I think that's his mama. Trina Hammy shouting out there. All right, that'll lead off. That'll bring up Navy center fielder Jordan Holt. Holt flied out to right and then tripled. Goddard's still on the mound. Big curveball stays outside. See, Jimmy Fackler's got him shaded to right. About where he dumped that triple. Whoa. Man, I flinched because that thing was coming right back at us. I know there's a screen here, but one ball, one strike. Nobody on, nobody out here. Bottom half of the fifth. Curveball bends in there for strike two. The 1-2. Takes the high fastball and popped up, and that's headed for the softball field. So we'll do it again. One ball, two strikes. Nobody on, nobody out here. Got it on the mound. Holt at the plate. The 1-2 stays outside. 2-2. Two pitch. Hitting the hole between short and third. Short and short and third. So Holt with his second hit of the day. A leadoff single. That'll bring up the first baseman Connor Nally. Nally caught looking. His first time up. Grounded back to the pitcher. The Navy got a Team Navy got a whole host of left-handed hitters. All right, Goddard. Nobody out. Holt at first. Chases Holt back. Goddard does. Holt looks like a threat to run. Goddard keeping a close eye on him. First pitch is fouled straight back here by Nally. Just quick pitched him there. No balls, one strike. Again, nobody out. That Holt at first, led off with a single. Throw over. Close pay, but back in. Throw again, not in time. Oh, looks like he's leaning. He is gone. Curveball in the dirt. Holt had stopped. Ball went through Munkus's legs. Otherwise, Holt might have made it to third. But he's at second anyway. So one ball, one strike, nobody out. Holt at second. Nally at the plate. A 1-1 pitch about to be made. Nally gets it down. Goddard quickly off the mound. Throws across to Chambers for the first out of the inning, and so Nally does his job. With sacrifice bunt, 1-3. Holt goes to third, and that'll bring up Bradley Cleese. Cleese is singled and walked. I saw Kyle walk up. Being at the bottom of the fifth. They pull the infield in. I'll make sure they talk it over here. Kyle is here. I thought I saw you walk up. Kyle, my usual broadcasting partner, had meetings or whatever. We were supposed to have a Andrew College player, but they haven't showed up over here yet. So if you want to have a seat, you can. If not, we'll finish it out. It is the bottom of the fifth, and
You got the. Did you see it?
yeah, we fixed it. All right, everybody through meeting up. Cleese at the plate. Goddard on the mound. Holt at third. One out. Infield is in. Goddard from the windup. Cleese asks for time and receives it. First pitch to Cleese. High. Goddard still got good stuff. Throwing hard. 1-0 pitch stays high. Again, 1 out, 2 balls, no strikes. Holt at third. 2-0 pitch. Curveball stays outside. Chris Schwartzer on deck. Sure, Cleese is taking all the way, and Cleese draws his second walk. That'll bring up Schwartzer. Schwartzer's walked and hit by a pitch. No official at bat. Coach Cole on his way to the mound. That'll allow the middle infielders to play back at double play depth. And he's going to draw all the infield in. Oh, and he's going to change pitchers. Okay. So it looks like Andrew Wingate, freshman from Albany, Georgia, and Lee County will take over for Tyler Goddard. But while he gets loosened up, we'll step away. All right, Wingate. Is loose. Again, situation here. Tyler Holt, Javon Holt, Jordan Holt is at third. Bradley Cleese is at first. There is 1 out. Chris Schwartzer at the plate. Middle infielder's back, looking for a double play ball. Wingate took something off. Schwartzer way out in front. Go one, square, suicide. He got it down, and it's down. Oh, when the ball gets away from Spencer Nelson, here comes Cleese. Cleese coming around. So Cleese is in. Suicide squeeze. Wow. Schwartzer does exactly what he needed to do, just got it down. And so Schwartzer ends up at third. There's still one out. And now it's 3-1. Ricardo San Giorgio at the plate. Suicide was a nice call there. Gets the outside corner with the first pitch. Says Wingate. Oh, one pitch. Big high hopper. Holloway. Or to Nelson for the put out, but it does score another run. So San Giorgio with an RBI ground out. That makes it 4-1. And that'll bring up Dalton Cash. Cash has reached on an error and singled. But now there are 2 outs and nobody on, but it's now 4-1 Team Navy. Fouled off the first pitch. It knocked it into a helmet. That's kind of hard to do. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on. Cash at the plate. Wingate in the mound. Go 1 pitch. Big curveball stays high. Stays low. 2 balls and a strike now. Pitch. Left it fouled on the right field line. That'll make the seats. Or the hill, I guess. Since there are no seats up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Bottom half of the 5th. Struck him out. Munkus throw to Nelson for the 3rd out of the inning. So Wingate strikes out Cash. But Gold picks up 3. We go to the top half of the 6th here. 4-1 Navy. Anybody? Yeah, Laura Anderson. Woohoo! We'll be back. Alright. Reagan Anderson's still on the mound. Mike Branch will lead it off. Branch was at the plate when Holloway was picked off second. By the way, that is head coach Blake Williams behind the mound. Behind the plate. He is a certified umpire. Him and his father-in-law do a lot of umpiring in the summertime. First pitch from Anderson's outside. Nobody on, nobody out here. Pitch stays low. 2-0. Hammered into right at Cleves, and that's going to get over his head. 2 hops the wall. Branch on his way into second with a stand-up double. Branch didn't try to do too much with that. Ball was away and up in his eyes, and he just smoked it into right at Bradley. Bradley was unable to get a beat on it. It's a sun field over there on that right side. Might bring up first baseman Spencer Nelson. Nelson's flat out twice. Flew out to center with drove in a run though. Back in the third. First pitch from Anderson's inside. Navy got somebody up in the pen. I can't see who that is from here. 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays high. Another one shot into right field. Cleese going back, pulls it in. Branch tags at second. And he'll go to third. Ball was hit well, though. So Cleese, but a nice... I know they're going to probably appeal to second, but kind of hard to watch 2 things at one time. Tanner Hamby just told us Brock Bayless is in the pen. Jimmy Fackler at the plate now. Fackler's 0 for 2. Branch is at third now and 1 out. And they inch their way back. Fackler's grounded back to the pitcher and grounded out to short. Nice play there by JT. A 1 pitch. Curveball stays high. The 1-1. Slipped it into center. Hold's got a beat on it. Branch will tag. Throw comes home. Not bad. Branch beats it though. So Fackler with an RBI. They score 4-2. There are 2 outs now, nobody on. That'll bring up right fielder Cody Bishop. Bishop has lined out and popped out to the catcher. First pitch is low. Schwartzer came way out right in front of the home dugout there to pull in that little looper. The 1-0 pitch stays inside. Two 2-0 pitch. Catches the outside corner. Pitch. Hop straight back. Even the count at 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Anderson on the mound. Bishop at the plate. Anderson steps off. Him and Schwartz were crossed up, so they called time and they're going to talk it over. Apparently they got it worked out. So we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Gold has picked up a run here, an RBI sac fly from Jimmy Fackler. 2-2 pitch. Kept himself alive. In top half of the sixth here. 2-2 pitch. Hammered down the third base line, but foul. And Brock Bayless getting loose in the maybe bullpen. Maybe Anderson's last innings, thrown well so far. 2-2 pitch. Caught looking. So Anderson through 6, giving up 2 runs. We go to the bottom half of the 6th here on the Andrew College Digital Network. Kenneth Williams, Mark Brown, Jamisha Carr, and McCade Bush. We'll be back. Alright, so the Gold team has a new pitcher. Number 23, Adonis Graham. Graham, a left-handed pitcher. Freshman out of Gainesville, Florida, Newberry High School. Tyler Hamby to lead off. See if anybody's watching. '24 watching, appreciate y'all. First pitch from Graham, right in there for strike 1. Hamby has popped out to third and flew out to left. 0-1 pitch stays outside. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss by Hamby. Coach Cole comes strolling by the booth. A 1-2 pitch. Hamby strikes out. Munkus will have to throw him out. Nelson with the pickup. Graham comes in, picks up a strikeout. That'll bring up James Hartsfield. As Coach Cole decided to combat all these left-handed hitters with a left-handed pitcher. Hartsfield is trying to put down a bunt. Took it for strike 1. Hartsfield is reached out a fielder's choice and flied to left. 0-1 pitch. Lifted into shallow center. Carry those going out. Holloway over his shoulder and pulls it in. Nice running catch. To a quick out, so that'll bring up shortstop Jalen Thomas. Thomas 0 for 3, flat out to left twice, grounded back to the pitcher. Two outs, nobody on. First pitch called strike 1. Sure what Skelly was wants to talk to JT about, but your conference is over. So no balls. Oh, one ball. One ball, no strikes. Two outs, nobody on. Ball's hammered into left, base hit. Thomas has his first hit of the day. And that'll bring up Jordan Holt. Holt with 2 for 3 today. Triple and a single. He scored a pair. A couple runs. A couple nice plays in center. Good day today. So JT at first with 2 outs. Holt at the plate. Graham in the mound. JT off and running. Pitches out wide. Munkus really never a chance. Graham had that hesitation move there at the top of the leg kick. Bat just come flying through the air. I don't know if y'all saw that on the camera. There are 2 outs now. JT at second. Singled and stole. Holt at the plate. Holt asked for time. Coach Williams gave it to him. A 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. JT, Julian Thomas at second. Singled and stole second. Jordan Holt at the plate. 1-0 pitch is outside. Pitch. Gets the inside corner for strike 1. All ball practice over with, so we're joined by some of them. Again, we got volleyball, women's soccer, men's soccer. I don't know if the men's soccer is still here, but had a little bit of everybody here. A couple volleyball players too. 2-1 pitch. Kicks away from Munkus. JT on his way. JT, nobody there behind him, so the count's 3 balls, 1 strike. There are 2 outs. But JT now at third. Jordan Holt still at the plate. Jordan Holt. Graham. Pitches outside. See if Holt tries to go for second. So Holt draws a walk. That'll bring up Connor Nally. Another left-handed hitter. Nally 0 for 2. Struck out, grounded back to the pitcher, and had a sac bunt. I'm sure Holt's going to be off and running, although we may let Nally swing here. He is going. Throw goes to first. Oh, and they've all got. So Holt took off on first movement. Graham threw to first. Nelson faked the throw to second. JT come down the line, but Nelson threw over, but not in time. So it's a 1-0 pitch. Oh, no pitch. So now it's no balls and a strike. Coach Kayla Williams and Coach Courtney Floyd riding by on the Gator. So it's 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Navy has runners at second and third. Here comes the train, if you can hear it. Oh. Ramp in the full windup. 1-0 pitch. Hit him. Bases loaded. Schmitty. Oh my gosh. Talked like she was going to jump on the train. She said her only goal in life was to jump on a train. Well, not her only goal, but one of them. All right, the bases loaded. Bradley Cleese at the plate. Curveball. That ball was lifted into right. Bishop got a beat on it, though. They'll haul it in for the third out of the inning. So Navy threatens again, but Graham pitches out of the jam. So we go to the top half of the seventh here. Gold's got to have a pair to keep it going. Here in game one of the Andrew College 2016 World Series. And we'll be back. All right, here we go. Top half of the seventh. Navy has a new pitcher, Brock Bayless, sophomore out of Locust Grove, Georgia, at Locust Grove High School. Leading off will be the second baseman, Colin Chambers. Chambers 0 for 2, grounded out to first unassisted in the second. I'll bring up Munkus after that, Jacob Lane after that. First pitch from Bayless, swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out. The 0-1 pitch. Catch the outside corner for strike two. Go-to pitch from Bayless. Running fastball stays outside. Nobody on, nobody out. The 1-2 pitch. Hammered right at JT. Oh, takes a hot hop. Long throw to Nally. JT's been solid as a rock out there today and short. I'm going to bring up the catcher, Brandon Munkus. Munkus is singled and struck out. Most everybody's going to dinner. One out, nobody on. Munkus at the plate. Bayless. First pitch right in there for strike one. And Kenneth Williams, Jamisha Carr, McCade Bush, bringing you this broadcast today and tomorrow. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Munkus. Bayless Quickly out ahead, no balls and 2 strikes on both batters he's faced so far. The 0-2, just outside. One, 2 from Bayless. Struck him out. Jacob Lane. Gold's last chance here. Lane is grounded out twice, too short. Two outs, nobody on. Big high hopper up the middle, and that's probably going to get through, and it does. So Lane keeps him alive. 2 out single. Got to bring up left fielder Will Harris. Mighty dry, hadn't had much rain out here in forever, and he hammered that ball right in front of the plate and took about 3 big high hops and skidded into center field. So with 2 outs, Harris at the plate. Lane at first, but they're going to pinch run with whoever was coaching first. That's number 1. That'll be Josh Peters. Peters, a sophomore from Donna in Union Grove High School. Harris fouls the first pitch off. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Harris a tying run. 0-1 stays high. One pitch stays high. Pitch is low. So 3-1. Again, Harris represents a tying run. Jacob Lane singles, pinch run forward by Josh Peters. 3-1 count to Harris. So now it's called strike on the inside corner. Full count. Now they'll play behind. Peters will be running. 3-2 pitch. Lifted into shallow right. Cardo going out. And Rico makes a fantastic running catch out there. Cleese never saw it. So Team Blue, Navy, not given much chance here. Strikes first, picks up the first win. We appreciate all you folks who tuned in. We'll be back on the air again about the same time tomorrow on the Andrew College Digital Network. We'll send out the links. Have already gone out, I think, for the broadcast. So we'll wind it up again for Jamisha, Kenneth, and McCade. I'm Mark Brown. We'll see you tomorrow.